Here we go. What's up, everyone? It's America Plus. I'm your host, Cole McCormick. It's another week, another episode. Happy to be here. What's going on, people? Yes. Welcome to another Slinger, everybody. What's up? Yeah. Dude, Slinger. End of May already? Whoa. Why is it the end? Why is it the end of May? Please. Can someone explain to me time? Can someone explain to me how the fabric of the universe works? Because I cannot believe that it is May 28th, dude. It's summertime? Like, dude, summertime. Like, let's do it. I don't even have my summer bod yet. I still got like a little belly, dude. Like, I thought there was more time. To be honest. But regardless, it's going to be okay. Yikes. I promise I won't kick the microphone today. And I promise I'll have proper microphone etiquette. Capiche? I promise I'll stay so close to the microphone that there won't be any audio that cuts out. Because I listen back to some episodes. Some people tell me, some people are quality controlled. That's value for value, by the way. Some people give their value by giving me feedback on quality control. And I listen back to some things. And last week there was a couple parts where, now this is just like a silly thing. It sounded like the microphone cut out, but that's really me just like hitting pause for a second. And then just being too lazy to be precise about bringing these two audio bars so extremely close that it doesn't sound like a cut. I just accidentally hit pause. That's just silly old Cole here. Silly old Cole doing a podcast. You'd think I'd be doing these since 2016, the amount of mistakes I make. But it's okay. I forgive myself, and we're getting better every week, and America Plus is about rebuilding America, regenerating our systems while I build my own, like seeking a better world, seeking paths for better systems while building your own, right? And so we learn from these mistakes, and we learn from our past, and I'm excited to announce that this week we are going through the future of my creations. On America Plus today, we are going through the storyboards of my short film. That's the Slinger, folks. So, okay. And Slinger. So Slinger, we're giving away, how many Satoshis are we giving away? I think I want to give away 900 Satoshis to you. If you're listening to this, you are currently being streamed. If you're listening to the ad on Fountain, you are currently getting 900 Satoshis. So listen to the whole thing. Just hang out, look at the storyboards. If you're in Fountain, if you're in a Podcasting 2.0 app, there's a bunch of images. Today is a heavy image, chapters and images week. So get on into Fountain if you want the chapters and images, because we're going through the story of my animated short film, Magic Mushroom Fun Time, that is being released Christmas Day 2023. It's coming up quick. And the way I'm going to accomplish it is not fully manifested yet because it's not here yet, but it's going to happen. It's going to be here. It is here. It's already here. It's already amazing. Excuse me. It's going to be a beautiful piece. That's going to be so this short film, this is going to be a bridge into my fantasy world. And what I'm trying to do is just introduce myself to this medium of animation, to this art form of animation. And I want to do some fun things. I want to emulate Fantasia, and I want to have really creative designs that, at least in my opinion, like I want to create an image. I want to create psychedelic images that hopefully are unique to people's visual palettes. You know, I'm really trying to paint a narrative, both a visual narrative and just like a spoken word narrative of psychedelics, of the world that you are living in. I'm trying to create a new narrative around this whole like psychedelic cosmos, our brains. Like there's this like weird connection between the universe and our brains, you know? Like just listen to anyone who's done DMT, listen to anyone who's had a near-death experience, listen to anyone who's done ayahuasca. I can never say that without stuttering. Ayahuasca. That's not me joking. I literally cannot say it without stuttering. Ayahuasca. Shit. It's crazy. It's time that we mature. I believe in America, it's time to mature our understandings and the way we interact and the way we talk about these drugs, these medicines, these compounds, whatever you want to call them. And so this is going to be just one boy's daydream on his psychedelic trip. This is I'm hoping it's a lot of fun. The vision is to have a lot of fun. So here we go. So it's not that many storyboards. So this is clearly a little background on the storyboards. These are index cards. I've implemented a practice by myself. I haven't really. This isn't like based on anything. I started this index card drawing practice, and for some reason, I just felt compelled to do this. And I've used markers and I've used colored pencils, and I had the concept of having a collection of these really rudimentary, really simple, really rough pieces of art directly from me that can serve as concept art for stories, for future stories. That's as far as I've gotten with it. So I don't know how many I have. I haven't counted, but I have a pretty good stack. And I like a lot of these. I think they're really interesting. As I was being super consistent earlier in the year, I was doing a drawing literally like 6 days a week. And the drawing would only take, so this is what I would do. So it started out as just like a silly little thing that I would do here and there during the pandemic. And then this year, January 2023, I committed to doing a drawing every day and document it and post it. And I put all that on YouTube. It's like all my shorts. And I experimented with like editing stuff, and I was trying to do what this artist called Beeple. Beeple did this project called Every Days. And he did like a graphic design every day, and that it all compiled into his NFTs and into like this giant piece that sold off for $69 million. So I was trying to I thought that was like a cool like idea, like to do something every day. And I wanted it to be totally original. I have this obsession with being like original and being like raw and being just totally pure. I'm always seeking like the best path so that I can be the purest, so that it's the thing that I make is its purest. I don't have like a definition for like that, but that's what I'm like searching for. That's what I've like really like gone after when it comes to any of my stories, whether it be a short film that I do, a short story, something that I like a little like storybook I make in like the 6th grade. Like I'm always looking for it to be, like pure, just like totally like for it to fit in the universe, for it to not feel weird. I did this thing called Iron Dog in the 6th grade. And I remember like really thinking about like I really wanted I wanted the story of Iron Dog to fit in the Marvel universe. I wanted it to I was like, this is going to fit in. Like this is like so real. This is so realistic. And I had this like just silly idea. And it's evolved into these cards. It's evolved into these index drawings. And most of these are with marker. I'm really proud of these. The first one, so here's the first one. So the short film is going to open up with a mushroom, a beautiful sunlit golden mushroom. I mean, sort of golden. I drew purple. It's like purple, yellow, and pink, and I'm sort of imagining like a sunset glow, like just some sort of heavenly glow. I'm really trying to, like, this is an image, this opening image, this cold open image for the short film. Like, this is the pure symbology of what I want. Like, it is the mushroom in this heavenly light. Oh, and hopefully, before I go to the second one, hopefully, I need music for this. Because I want to emulate Fantasia, and to also give myself some sort of a tracking, I need some sort of an anchor, because I just need that. I really feel as though I need to lean into music for this. So I'm seeking music for this short film that is going to help guide the images, because the music is everything. The music is truly everything. The second image is this insane wormhole, dude. So it's gonna open up. It's gonna just like pop open into the mushroom, this golden mushroom, and then the camera's gonna go into the mushroom. It's gonna zoom in into one of the spores, and then that's going to transform into this wormhole. And these colors represent the universe and the power within you, the electricity within you, and sort of just like the ultralight beam that is everything. And we're going into it. We're going into this new space. We're going into this story. It's just like a fun, like simple thing, almost like a Star Wars, almost like a Back to the Future. And then the next one is just a simple boy laying in the park. This is clearly based on me. I'm not sure if this will be purely animated. You know, I am interested in trying to combine these new technologies with AI. You know, I can do motion capture on a free AI, and like I'm interested in trying to use that for this experience. You know, because when it comes to filming live action, you know, I don't know how to combine live action and animation. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't have that type of a vision. But what I do have is, the idea I do have is to use the tools around me to tell the story the best way. So this daydream, you're sort of seeing this guy laying in the grass and seeing these psychedelic shapes just floating all around him, laying in the sun, laying in the ultralight beam. And he's sort of just receiving all of life. He's receiving all the messages. And this one happens to be positive, happens to be a full journey, in my opinion. This trip happens to be a full journey, and we're really staying in the imagination here. The Fantasia-esque is the psychedelic trip and the imagination. Clearly, I'm listening to music in the thing during the trip. This next image is, I'm imagining about friends, you know. Personally, this is about me and my two friends in Arizona. Before I moved out in LA, I would hang out with these two guys, and we were all working at the same pizza shop, and we just had a lot of late nights smoking weed, eating pizza, eating wings, and just driving around and just like transitioning. Like that was like transitioning from high school, because I was working at that pizza shop like a year after I graduated, so I was still like fairly adolescent. And the three of us sort of just like, it was like a weird 3 years. It was like another puberty. Isn't that weird? Like the three of us just had like another, like one of them got married, I moved away. Like it was like a whole thing. Anyway, and then it's gonna blend into, it's gonna move into like, so those are like swirls. Okay, so let me go back to the pizza. Oh, I didn't even describe the piano. There's a piano, just like music. I want to see like a giant piano play, you know. I want it to be made of stone. I want there to be this piano made of stone, and it's sort of playing itself, like the wind is playing it, nature is playing it. Everything's just sort of like flowing in there, and you see like our eyes, you see our consciousnesses just sort of like floating in the night sky, you know, just sort of like bopping along, floating along, doing like loop-de-loops, just like swirling around, while this music is playing, and we're just like floating through the night sky. And that's the eyes are going to morph into a more defined rainbow. And this is where I want there to be a bit more, like, look at how I drew the eye. I want there to be more character in the animation here, in the eyes. Like, the emotion I want to evoke is longing. I want to evoke two people staring into each other's souls within this infinite space. That's what I think the rainbow is. The rainbow represents the infinite space. The two eyes represents the two lovers, the male and female. This is like the two energies coming together, just like seeing each other truly. The next one, we're just vibing, dude. Like at this point, we're vibing. Like we've been eating, we've been drinking, we've been hanging out with the friends, we've been looking into our lovers' eyes. Now we're just vibing. This is sort of just like we're breathing. We are fully present. Oxygen is moving through. The blue circles are oxygen, and the red squiggles is like internet or like more electricity, just like a bit more synthetic. And both of those seem to be in sync. They're going parallel, which I think is cool. That's like peak, right? When everything is just moving in the same direction. And that means more emotion, and I want there to be a lot more emotion here. I need fire. I need stones. I need a bit more fear. I need a bit more like Sam Raimi-esque stuff. I need some jump scares. I'm trying to use stones here. I'm really trying to just like tell the story of my emotional journey with like yoga imagery. So that's what I see here. I see like Moses and like the burning bush, and I see a yoga studio, and I see the stacking of energies. I think it's really interesting. As you can see, I'm super like, does this make sense? Like, I hope this is interesting. After the emotion builds, there's going to be a release. And I want this to be like, this next image is like rivers, this green and blue river. Have I been describing these images well enough? I feel like it's not. Maybe it is. Hopefully, this is just a one big experiment, folks. If you want more index card content, let me know. We have these orange squigglies throughout the water, and what I'm trying to represent here after the giant build of release is like the lazy river at your favorite hotel. I'm trying to recreate this feeling of pure relaxation, and it's going to be just relaxed. And again, the music is guiding all of this. The music is telling the entire story. So this is purely the podcast. And then getting towards the end here, the final act. This is where we get a little bit more Aztec-y. This is where we get a bit more, what do you want to call it? Like asymmetrical. This is where we get into like the more just really, really like offsetting psychedelic stuff. Like these weird ass eyes with these red dots. You see like these, I see like an EKG as the pink coloring. This is, I don't know, it's super scary. Like if you stare at this photo, it's like scary, dude. Please be looking at these images. It's going to go from that super scary images of these eyes and like EKGs to this like macro view of the universe. The macro view of the universe is going to be a grid of light, a grid of strings of light. I don't know how I drew this. I don't know how I did this, but I did it. I truly did my best to recreate in 2D what I saw on my original mushroom trip, which was the grid of lights. Just everything is a grid of light. I saw it. All of existence. And I'm gonna try my best to recreate that. And it's gonna be like organic, and it's gonna be sci-fi, and it's gonna be heavenly, and it's gonna be like oil painty. Like it's gonna be legit, dude. And then the macro view of the universe is going to open up on a new world. This beautiful view of Earth or some planet, whatever. Any planet, any blue and brown planet, blue and green planet. And there's the yellow and orange light, this golden heavenly light. Again, around the earth. The last image is where we get into the fantasy world. This is the bridge. This is the character Purple Man Chicken. And I swear to God, I'm serious about this. This character that you're looking at right now, this character, Purple Man Chicken, that you can see in the Fountain app right now, this is one of the first characters in my world. This character went through a transformation, and we're going to have some wild Marvel-esque post-credit scene of this guy coming out of like a lab being transformed. This guy goes through an accident and he gets transformed into Purple Man Chicken. We're about to get a tease of Purple Man Chicken and what that means for the world. What that means for the world moving forward. If there's a Purple Man Chicken running around. And that's it. What do you think? Do you think it's cool? Hang on, where are the crickets? Oh, I don't have the crickets anymore. I deleted the crickets. I thought I had crickets. I thought I had some silly cricket sound. Anyway, do you think Magic Mushroom Fun Time is dope? Yeah? No, I'm kidding. I think it's cool. I don't like that sound. I'm not gonna associate my art with that kind of a sound. What's the right noise for this? Come on now. I need the applause. Just give me one more applause. Folks, that's Magic Mushroom Fun Time. I'm not sure if I did a good job explaining that. Hopefully, I told the story of like I'm just describing emotions. I guess I'm describing. I don't even know how to describe these images yet. This is something that is coming out of my heart. This is something that is like you should have seen me before I hit record today. I had to listen to like an hour of music just to get myself hyped up. I have felt like nervous about the podcast lately. Like I don't know what I'm doing with it. And I landed today on sharing the story of Magic Mushroom Fun Time, and it felt right and it felt true. And I'm happy that I just shared that with you, honestly. Like, I'm really happy that I shared that with you. Let me read you the notes. The notes I have for Magic Mushroom Fun Time, and you can see this in Fountain as well. What I want in it is, the first thing is vibrations and waves have emotions. A lot of these waves, like the river, the grid, I'm trying to make shapes that can hold certain emotions. Certain vibrations are emotions. Like that's like a thing. Like there is a vibrational tone to these things. And so I'm trying to put that into an image. I'm using Blender. That's the other thing too. I'm using Blender. I'm really creating this from the ground up. I think that's like the coolest thing. I'm going to be using AI. I'm going to be using Blender. I'm using the tools around me. I've taken enough classes. I can sort of work my way around it. I know the tools that I want to use, and I know the story I want to tell. Like, this is totally in me. So now, this is a time to stay accountable, and this is a time to support. This is a time to support artists. Like, that's what time it is. It's time. Summertime means that it's time to support artists, okay? That's the big deal here. Nothing else to be said. Nothing else to be said. We are supporting artists this summer, 2023. Artist summer. Like, invest in my coin. Invest in my crypto coin. Yada, yada, yada. Magic Mushroom Fun Time is going to be... I want it to be silly. I want it to be serious. I want it to be inviting, and I want it to be intriguing. I want it to be like something to hook people in. Like, this is like, hopefully it can be some like what was George Lucas's first short film? It was like THX 1038 or something like that. It was like this insane thing. I've only seen clips, but George Lucas's first short film is like the most like student film sci-fi thing ever. The most like interpretive insanity on Earth. And then he made Star Wars. No. And then he made American Graffiti, and then he made Star Wars. But anyway, that I'm getting off track. This is getting to a place of of THX is what I'm saying. This is a little bit THXy. So we'll see where this leads. Of course, this is going to be a whole lesson itself. This is a whole journey itself. But I am more than ready to take this on because, I mean, A, I'm equal to all challenges that lie ahead of me. And B, I am fully capable of manifesting my dreams. And if I want to make a short film, if I want to do an animated movie, I'll make an animated movie. So we're doing it. It's time. And I'm happy that you got an exclusive first look at the movie. Like, what do you think of that? Do you think it's cool? Do you think, like, what would you do? Would you go to a theater for that? Or would you, like, pay some Satoshis for that? Like, let me know, folks, because now we're headed into the boosts. Whoa, what just happened with that? Hang on. What? Oh. Okay, sorry, I had the volume down. Take 3, folks. That's because we're getting into the boosts. Yes, folks, America Plus is a value for value show. That means that this is a fully listener-supported experience. Your support for me is going directly into the production of this short film, of this animated thing. Your support of this podcast is the only reason I'm able to do any creating at all, because this is the foundation of how I'm going to be creating things. That's the big vision here. That's the long-term vision. Value for value is this beautiful, strong layer. It's this feedback loop between you and me. And one of the reasons why I'm doing a Slinger, one of the reasons why I'm giving you 900 Satoshis is because I just want to give you Bitcoin to listen to my stuff, because I think I have good ideas. I think I have interesting ideas. I'm trying to combine Bitcoin and art. I'm trying to combine Bitcoin and movies. So if I can just do like a super silly podcast that some people listen to and get them sort of interested in my short film, maybe I can get them listening to stories about psychedelics, and maybe I can get them interested in Bitcoin, and maybe I can get them interested in being like freedom fighters, and maybe we can like all just like be in like a better society together, dude. Like maybe there could be like world peace. Value for value is, go to valueforvalue.info if you want more info, like for real.
Go to valueforvalue.info for more info, then download the Fountain.fm app. It's the best way to support the show.
Fountain.fm is one of the best podcasting apps because you're able to send boostograms, and you can see chapters, and you can see transcripts if you are a premium subscriber, which I am, and which you should be. So download Fountain and just listen to podcasts, dude. Like you can listen to live podcasting. Like that's like the most fun, dude. And you can boost live. It's awesome. This week, okay, I don't even have my phone in my hand. I got to read the boost from last week. Let me head to it. We got a few boosts from last week. First one comes from my buddy from Down Under, Kyron Down from the Mere Mortals podcasts. Last week was number 71, structure. Talked about a new structure for creating, new structure for the show, yada, yada, yada. And this is where this guy, Kyron Down, who's in Australia, he has ears like a hawk because he sends in 2,222 sats. He says, audio has been a bit in and out these last couple episodes, Cole. Remember, 16 luffs is the rule of thumb for podcasts. Good mic technique is essential as well. Kyron, thank you.
Boostar.
I'm going to be totally real with you. What is 16 luffs? I'm going to be just so honest with you. I bought the Rodecaster Pro 2 last summer just because Adam Curry told me to, and I just never looked back, and I don't know what you're talking about with 16 luffs. I'm just sort of just uploading this into GarageBand, so please give me more information, my friend. I need it. I need help. But good tip. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure, hopefully this is loud enough. Is this show loud enough? Do you need it louder? Do you need me to be louder? Does anyone need me to be louder? Let me know. The next boost, or the next 3 boosts, I should say, all come from the same person. It's our boy, our very good friend, at Joel W. He sends it all 3 times. All 3 boosts is a satchel of Richards. It's 1,111 sats. The first thing he sends in is seed oils equals industrial sludge. Yes, sir. That's absolutely correct. Like, seed oils suck. They get people fat. Fuck seed oils. The next one that comes from him is he says that Obama/AI thing is too random to be random. Yeah.
Boost.
You're so right, dude. Like so last week I played a clip of this random, and when I say random, I mean random. This random ass Buddhist yoga guy who lives in the San Francisco Bay Area. He's been doing yoga with Sam Altman for like a few years, and they've gotten to know each other. And they were talking at this weird summit called Wisdom 2.0. It seemed like some like spiritual. It seemed like some spirituality meets technology, like like convolution. Like it seemed really weird. And the guy mentioned that Obama should get all the AI people together. Like, how weird is that, dude? So it's just weird as shit. Like, why are you mentioning some former president to be in charge of AI? Why is anyone doing that? It was so weird. Here, let me play. Let me just go to the clip. Why did I not just play the clip? Where's my etiquette? If I say I have a clip, I should really play a clip.
One thought that a number of us have had is first that there should be a group of the key players like Sam and the heads of some of the other AI things. And one dream some of us had would be someone like Barack Obama would be kind of...
Great. Brock, welcome back. The last one from Joel W. Satchel Richards. He says, none of the candidates really care about Bitcoin. It's just pandering to a growing demographic. Yes, I agree.
And now, as the French say, it is time for le boost.
Here, that was the wrong one.
Basically, you put Bitcoin with anything, and all of a sudden, that is more efficient.
Yeah, this whole like presidential candidates like sort of like saying they like Bitcoin. JFK Jr. or I'm sorry, RFK Jr. saying he likes Bitcoin. Ron DeSantis says he likes Bitcoin. He's anti CBDC. I really don't trust it. I really don't trust it. What value does it give us if a president backs Bitcoin? To my understanding, the value of Bitcoin is the value of the network, the value of how many nodes are connecting to each other, the value of how well the miners are doing. The value of Bitcoin is just like the strength of the network. So I don't care about some presidential candidate. I don't care about what they're saying, because what are they saying? Like, using Bitcoin is like a for real anti-government thing. So if we're going to have like a president really support some anti-government thing, I don't think they'd be running for president. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, man. It just seems off. I don't trust DeSantis, and I don't trust... I do not trust RFK Jr., and I don't know, and I don't like Trump, and I don't like any of that shit. So I just don't know what to vote on, dude. 2024 is going to be crazy. Anyway, those are the boosts. Folks, thank you so much to all those people who supported the show. Those people saw value in my words. If you want to contribute, there are three things that you can contribute. Three T's. There's your time, your talent, and your treasure. Your time, if you're just listening to this, like, thank you. If you are putting any time and looking into the images, thinking about my ideas, like, that's valuable. Like, we got to like create new narratives for humanity, and there's better ideas to be had. There's better ideas to have, for sure. Talent, if you want to help me out with the short film, if you want to help me out with any music or writing or drawings or animation, like contact me. Like, I'm on Twitter, give me a boost, do whatever you want. Like, I don't know how anyone's going to be able to make money. I'm doing it value for value style. Like, I want to do it value for value. So we'll figure out how to make sure there's a wide enough avenue for there to be like support, like there should be like a tally coin account or something like that whenever we release it, So like, if you want to help me out, if you want to do value for value, give over your talents. This is going to be a fun project to be involved with. And the last thing is treasure. If you want to just support me with your money, please do that through Satoshis or dollars. I have a PayPal and I got a Fountain account, and we're just hanging out here. We are just chilling in the value for value section of the internet, and it's a beautiful lifestyle. It's an international lifestyle, really. if you look into it, it's like a whole new thing, dude. It's like a whole new realm of engaging with content and people and services and labor, and value for value is like, it's like bartering 2.0. It's legit. It's legit. What else do I got? Do I have anything else to wrap up with? I really just wanted to focus on that short film. I really just wanted to focus on just what I'm creating today, folks. What I'm creating this week and the next half year. Following me is gonna be like one of the best follows ever. If you wanna see the growth of my creativity, of my visions, like this is really where the foundation is. This podcast is the foundation of all of that, and there's a real long-term vision here. So support the long-term vision. I really want to invite you to support this young man's vision to create his own system of creating and to tell his own stories and to be in charge of his own projects, to be autonomous and to be entrepreneurial and to be free and to be pure. That's what I want. Selfishly, I want those 4 things. I'm really trying to do that. So, come on now. That's America Plus, bitch. Stay free.